Good morning, kids. Starting a new chapter on Asthan Yoga. Now, this chapter related to the asanas and the yoga formats of the olden ancient days. Right? The introduction of it is yoga is an ancient knowledge, also called Vidya, gained through sages and saints of India. It is our responsibility to protect such a valuable heritage wealth. Yoga is an art of living in the Indian culture. There are six darshanas having very much importance. Now, Yoga Sutra is one of them. Maharishi Patanjali studied Yoga Vidya scientifically and wrote Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. Since then, yoga is called effective tool of purifying of the mind. So basically, Yoga Sutra and Yoga Vidya are the books which Maharishi Patanjali has written, which helps us to purify the mind. Objective of human life. See, everybody wonder why are they born? Why are they here on the earth? What is the main purpose of it? So basically, here maybe I may be able to help you in this as it's there in the book. So let's talk about it. We are born as human beings. We know what is the specific object of human life. What is the end target of our lives? Generally, it is understood that the objective of human life is to get wealth and attain fame and reputation. But it is it. But if we think of specific goals, it is uh, the blindingness and realization of God, of one's faith, or to achieve perfect extra joy in life. There is a description of many ways to attain the determined aim in human life in India. Ancient shastras, and among them is the terminology of yoga. Many types and ways have been shown. So, in short, the main objective of our human life is not only to get name, fame, and wealth, but it's also a part of living with the soul and with the Holy Spirit, or rather, you can say God, making God with us, joining the faith with God. That's all. So, the main purpose of the objective of human life on earth is to join up with the Holy One. Some examples of the yoga. I will not be speaking about all. We'll just speak about Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Gyan Yoga. Okay. Remaining we will come to know as we get on with the academics. So what's Karma Yoga? Okay. Karma Yoga is nothing else but what you do in the present life of yours, how you manage it, how you treat people, how you live your own life, with what meaning you are living your life with. Bhakti Yoga tells us that how close we should be with the Holy One, and with God. And Gyan Yoga is how much knowledge you have and how much knowledge you can share. So basically, these are the three yogas which we are talking about. Now, the method of direction of each way may be different, but ends target to all them is the same. Indian culture is very vast, and hence everyone gets away according to one's convenience. Everyone can choose the substitute way according to one's variety of likings and individual ability. Traditional clarifications of yoga has been done. Shiv Shastri and Patanjali Yoga Sutra, but it is Astan Yoga, as shown by Maharishi Patanjali, is a very brilliant Ved for today's man. So, in short, Maharishi Patanjali has already explained that today's man, how he is supposed to live is regular life. External yoga. So, let's talk about some of the external yogas which Maharishi Patanjali has described in 29 sutras, in which first 5 angas are called Brahma Yoga, while the rest 3 angas are known as internal yoga. 5 angas include Brahma Yoga, are Yam, Niyam, asana, pranayam, and pratyahar. Many Yogastra describes pratyahar and Ashtanga Yoga. First four angs, that's yam, niyam, asana, and pranayam, related to external actions of the body. So it is called Brahma Yoga. The last three angs, that are dharana, dhyan, and samadhi, are related to the soul. Like I explained, that is related to soul, which gets connected to God. Hence, it is called internal yoga. Pratyahar relates to both the action outside and the body and the soul. Hence, it is the beginning of Pratyahar and the external yoga, but is the result in the internal yoga while practicing. So basically, Pratyahar is not only thing, it is connected to both the internal part and the external, right? So when both these things, the internal and the external, both come together, then it is considered as Pratyahar, which can only be got by practicing.